On this week's episode of Teachers Off Duty Podcast, we are talking about some crazy dress codes, things that teachers have to do, things that students have to do. So check it out.
Gets bad. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Teachers Off Duty Podcast. My name is Tyler Jackowski, also known as Fishing for Clout.
I'm Leslie Robb of Leslie Robb Comedy.
My name is Gabe Dannenbring, and I have some tour dates here to read.
Hell yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's get going. All right, we as in board teachers will be in Rutland, Vermont in September, Syracuse, New York, Buffalo, Erie, Pennsylvania, Dayton, Ohio, South Bend, Indiana, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, York, Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania. Then in October, going international. Vancouver.
Hell yeah.
And then Honolulu. And then Providence, followed by Waterbury, Connecticut, then Medford, Massachusetts, Concord, New Hampshire, Lexington, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, Northfield, Ohio, Charleston, West Virginia, Glenside, Pennsylvania, Huntington, New York, Montclair, New Jersey, Easton, Pennsylvania, Champaign, Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Am I doing it? You guys are
You're
laughing.
doing so good.
Thank you. Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Charleston, Virginia, Tysons, Virginia, Red Bank, New Jersey, and, drumroll please, the 2025 comedy tour tickets will be on sale next week.
Woo!
Gotta check it out.
Get
Some
'em.
incredible places. Incredible. Some are here. Some are across the pond, as they
Some
say.
are not here.
Some are not here. Some are not in this room.
Others
If you
are
can
far
believe it.
away.
Yes. Others are far away. Going international. Board teachers is going international. They've already been to Canada. I guess it is already international,
Yeah.
but not in the continental United States.
Love that.
They're going overseas, baby.
Yes.
Crossing the pond. Here they go. So today, what are we talking about, Tyler? What are we doing?
Today we're talking dress codes for teachers as we wear our brand new dress codes.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
finally found a t-shirt that fits my personality.
Riz, as the kids
Because
say.
according to my students, I have so much Riz. I
Wow.
would wear this to school, and I think that I would actually get booed off stage. My students would be like, no, and they would all walk out. It would be a really,
Right.
really tough
Leslie,
day.
what do you have on?
I have bruh.
Bruh.
Yes, and it's gotten so bad, guys, I say it myself.
Do you?
I know, it's terrible.
I've started doing
I've
it.
started mimicking the kids.
Yeah, well, it's better than cursing.
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah, where a kid does something stupid and you're like, bruh.
I mean, for
I
real.
like that.
Like, yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
it's a good switch.
And then I have on bet. Not sports betting. We're not talking about that. This is not sponsored by DraftKings. This is the word bet, as in like you say something like, and like you said, like when last week you talked about the kid was gonna stab you,
Yes.
and you said, "All right, bet."
Bet.
Yep.
You said, "All right,
Yeah.
do it."
I basically said okay.
Yeah,
But bet.
yeah,
100%.
but bet.
But bet.
Where can we get these? Where can the listeners and watchers get
Well,
this?
they can go to boardteachers.com and they can click on merch
Oh,
and visit our Board Teachers shop.
oh,
Beautiful.
Okay, so definitely search Board Teachers shop on all social media too, because it's definitely on Instagram.
whoa!
Yes.
Also, shirt's comfy as hell. It's
comfy.
I
I
mean,
love
it literally, I love the material.
I'm not giving it back. I've already
I mean-
sweat in it, so that's mine.
I already
It
stink.
belongs
yours
to me
for
now.
sure
It
now.
has my name on the
Yes,
back.
it's got DNA.
It's
Nice.
got
Some
too much
DNA on it,
DNA.
it's
Nice.
yours.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. So this is our dress code. What's the dress code at the schools that you guys are at?
So the first school that I was at was, I'll get to that one later because it was a little bit more strict. The school that I'm at right now, it is so remarkably chill. Like the principal specifically said, an uncomfortable teacher doesn't do a good job.
Ooh, well said.
I love it. And
Oh,
if
yeah.
you've seen any of my videos, you know I wear hoodies just about every single day.
Yeah.
Every day. Some of them are neon orange. Some of them are a Mac Miller hoodie that I love.
Okay.
It's like I can wear whatever I want every single day. So almost every single day for me this year was a hoodie, a pair of either black or blue jeans. Sometimes I wore shorts until some kid saw my calves and yelled loud. She goes, ah! And I was like, what? And she's like, they look like pencils. and then I didn't wear
my
shorts for the
gosh.
rest of the year. It's super mellow, and honestly, it did help me. There were some times where I wanted to sleep and did because I was comfy, but like I was really happy in the school the whole
Oh, it
year
makes a
because I was
difference.
so comfortable.
Yeah, it changes your whole mood.
100%.
Like, and in my school, like, it's pretty laid back. And the best part about it is a lot of the electives, they get to dress for the job. So, like, if you're teaching construction, you're not going to wear a suit. So, like, our principal is very understanding in this fact that you dress, you know, to fit whatever it is you teach. And I know, like, most of us as teachers nowadays, it's like the go-to to get away with wearing jeans is you wear a teacher t-shirt.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, guys.
Oh,
okay, you saw
what
that.
a plug.
Look at that plug.
That was smooth.
I just
That
nailed
was
it.
very smooth.
Because
I'll
you
give
know,
you that
at
one.
most schools, y'all, if we put on them teacher t-shirts, we can get away wearing jeans.
100%.
Okay, so here's some right here. I'm just saying. Okay.
It says teachers on it down here.
Yes,
It says
in the
teachers.
tiny little corner. Board teachers, so counts.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, the dress code at my school is like business casual kind of.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And my principals do not get on our case
Yeah.
about like the dress code. It's kind of just like be professional,
Yep.
dress the part. There's a district that's not far from my district, and what their policy is, it's dress for your day. Which I love that.
Okay.
So what they're saying is if it's Friday and it's kind of a chill day, okay, it's Friday, chill day, do what you got to do. Okay. If it's a Monday and you've got a big meeting with some parents, dress for the day.
Yeah.
100%.
Dress for the day. You're going to want to look professional.
Yeah.
100%.
But you know what I noticed though? How like the evolution of teacher dress over the course of the year, like especially, and you can tell the new teachers.
Yep.
Y'all, I was guilty. I tried to go into work with heels on.
Nope.
As a new teacher.
Same.
I was strutting, had the suit, the whole thing. Just knew I was gonna be.
I went so hard.
No.
This place is chaos.
I just leaned back and I hit the wall, and everybody said, "Don't hit the wall." So I leaned forward and just destroyed my knee.
This is what happens.
The knee and
when
the elbow.
teachers
I'm
have
so sorry.
dress
No,
codes.
you're
I'm so
completely
sorry.
fine.
I just derailed
See what you do, Leslie?
The knee and the elbow makes the difference. Like if somebody
God.
hits my knee or elbow, I'm fighting. Like I don't know, because it hurts.
I'm so
okay,
sorry.
I'm not violent. Okay,
Sorry,
I'm starting
keep
to sound
going.
more and more
I
violent.
can totally tell.
As I
Super,
writhe in pain.
The more I get to know you, the more I'm like, she's gonna Mike Tyson me in the throat.
I would never.
Don't stab me with this pencil,
She
please.
might, yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
get
sorry.
the mug and the
Oh
pen.
my gosh! I promise I'm not usually violent.
Also, is she balling up here with two phones on the
I
table?
know, for
right?
real.
Who are you,
I mean,
Kevin
one is
Gates?
for social media.
One for the plug and one
Yeah,
for the
right?
low.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, you guys are a trip.
Wow.
Which further feeds into the whole violence piece. Like, what's this for?
Yeah.
Why do you have a burner?
The colorful phone. The colorful phone is for her hitmen.
Oh my gosh, legit. But yeah, no, like you can definitely tell the new teachers because I was one of those new teachers. I was dressed to the T. Okay, had my heels on, thought I was doing something.
100%.
And then, like, you can tell, like, also, most of us, during the first day of school, we're all excited. We kind of look nicer.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Sure.
And then by mid-year, you're, like, T-shirt, jeans. By end of the year, you lucky I don't show up in pajamas.
Mid-year, by Halloween, I'm in sweatpants. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Halloween's my birthday.
Okay.
And I always, like, I don't care what grade I'm with, I'm going to be in an outfit on Halloween.
Oh,
This
yeah.
year, because of similarities that my students found, I was forced to be the Lorax, which was
Nice.
fun. But in years past, it's always a costume.
Okay.
And I
yeah.
always have my students vote for it. Once I show up, dressed like a Ninja Turtle,
Okay.
you're not going to get mad at me for wearing jeans.
no, sure.
At least I'm not dressed up like Donatello.
Yeah.
Like, relax. I'm in jeans. At least I don't have a shell on my back.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do. I kind of like plant seeds with the admin where I'm like, I dress crazy one day so that all of like my less crazy outfits are like, could be worse.
Oh, yeah, no, that
So
makes sense.
I treat Halloween like it's serious.
it's your birthday.
Now, was
100%.
the Grinch uniform that you posted about, was that for Christmas or was that for Halloween?
During the beginning of December of this past school year, somebody was in my comments and they were like, hey, if you add a Grinch costume to your Amazon wish list,
Okay.
I'll buy it for you. And I was like, that'd be hilarious. I'll bring it in at the end of the month when we're like getting closer to Christmas. The students will lose their minds. And it actually would have been funny. No one bought it. No one bought it.
That's
So
a
I didn't
setup.
have it during Christmas, and I forgot about it.
Oh, man.
Fast forward to when it's 100 degrees in Boston. What did they do? They bought me 2 of them.
That's what it was. Okay, because you said you ended up with 2 of them. I'm like, how did you
I
end up with
put
2
it on
Grinch
for
costumes?
3 seconds.
Oh, my gosh.
I was dripping sweat,
Oh,
and I
no.
had green fake hair in my mouth. It was the worst experience of my life. I'd literally rather just look like a Who from Whoville normally.
Oh, no, I hear you.
I don't need to dress
I
up
hear
as
ya.
one. I'm good, and it's horrifying.
Which is funny, though. Like, do you guys get the same? I don't know if you guys, do you guys dress up for Spirit Weeks?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you guys get the weird looks from teachers when we dress up for Spirit Week? Like other teachers who don't do that? Like I walk in the hallway and I'm like, guys, did you not get the same email? Like my hair's crazy for crazy hair day, or I'm wearing like something that fits this crazy theme, and I'm like, why is nobody else doing
No,
it?
you
funny.
need to understand.
They look at me like I'm crazy.
Those people didn't just like not read the email. They just think they're too cool to dress up for
True,
Spirit Week.
true.
And those are the same teachers that all of the kids hate. And you know what? This is the hill I'll die on. They deserve hate from the kids. If you're not willing to dress up like an idiot for 5 days straight for these
Right.
kids
No,
to
for
hype
real.
them up, you deserve to be getting
True.
trashed. Let them make fun of your Camry.
I mean,
I don't even care.
Not the
You
Camry.
deserve it. That broken down piece of crap. You didn't dress up for Spirit Week.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
I'm dressed like an Oompa Loompa. What are you doing? The kids love me.
yeah, it cracks me up because
No.
I'm like, y'all did not get the same email
I'll
that I did.
die on that
like
hill.
I am, and I get into it, y'all. I do
Yeah.
all of them. Crazy
There are-
hair day.
There are fun
Tacky
teachers and there are
clothes.
not fun teachers. And if you're not sure which one you are, you're the not fun teacher.
And you got to think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This year for one of our Spirit Weeks, it was country club or cowboy, or cowboy or country, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
you
Sure.
dress either
Oh,
as,
yeah.
as
It
a
wasn't
cowboy
like
or
Pink Pony Club.
yeah, no, yeah. So everybody thought that I was going to dress as country club. Like
Yeah.
that's when I go to work. I like my polos. I like
Sure.
I like
Oh,
my
for sure.
I like the clothes that I wear. I feel
you get
good.
You get decked to the nines.
I do.
You make me look like a piece of crap.
It's what I feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's
I
what
feel,
you like.
I feel
Yeah.
better
There's
when
nothing wrong with that.
when I'm in those clothes.
Sure.
So everybody thought I was going to go as country club. I went as country. Okay, I went as
Nice.
cowboy. I grew out a Fu Manchu. I grew out I got a cowboy hat.
Oh, man.
I wore my my Wrangler jeans that I went out and bought at Tractor Supply Company.
Oh boy.
What the hell is a Fu Manchu?
Fu Man, it's like just right here. It's like just
Oh.
boom, right here.
I could
so
never.
like not
I
a
could never-
goatee, but the above.
Are you sure you're Polish?
It wasn't good. I didn't say it was a good one.
I can't grow facial.
It wasn't
My
good.
face is like a dolphin.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't grow
it-
facial
no,
hair.
my hair, I'm like Joe Dirt, just naturally grows out all white trash like. So it doesn't look very good.
No, white trash like.
That's the Sioux Falls resident.
Exactly.
Sure,
Yeah, I
for
got it.
sure.
So I come to class wearing my cowboy boots, my cowboy hat, and I was feeling good because they're gonna make fun of me.
Sure.
And not only did the kids make fun of me,
Oh,
every
gosh.
adult that walked by me, they were like, "Oh my god, this
Yep.
is so not you." And then as the day went on, like you still have behavior issues when even on Spirit days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was times when I had to take a kid out in the hallway and like try to tell him like, hey, you're breaking the rules, whatever,
Right,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. Do the whole teacher thing.
Sure.
And I'm dressed up as a freaking cowboy and he just starts laughing. He's like, dude, I can't take you seriously. You're dressed up as a
100%.
cowboy.
Oh, I love it.
It's
I was
impossible.
like, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
no, that's a tough go.
I can't take myself seriously. And it was entertaining. It was interesting.
Never underestimate the shock and awe of something like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and,
Oh,
it's,
100%.
and what's funny though is like I am terrible. Like I try to get better each year, guys. I'm like, okay, this year I'm gonna make sure that I bring an extra set of clothes in case I have to go to the store after school.
100%.
I
Yeah.
never do.
Okay.
I never do. I'm going in the store looking like somebody crazy.
You know what I
Dressing
think
like
we
that.
should do?
What?
So we have an article where
Okay.
it has a bunch of rules for dress codes for teachers.
Yep, we do.
Here's what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to read them one at a time. And
Okay.
this is going to be something that the people at home do with us. Like
Okay.
the comment section, this is what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm going to read it. And we're going to decide from 1 to 10. 1 being it's not a big deal. 10 being I'm going to punch my superintendent. Okay? Don't do that. But
That's
we're gonna
assault,
go
brother.
we're going to go one at a time and we're going to figure out how ridiculous these dress code rules
Okay.
are.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Let's start here. No tennis shoes without a doctor's note.
10 crazy.
100% 10 crazy.
You're punching a superintendent for not being able to wear tennis shoes?
Well, no, no tennis shoes without a doctor's note. Like, yeah, legit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
curious about that. What the hell's the doctor's note going to do
Well,
for you?
because because people have orthopedic shoes, and so they have to wear tennis shoes that are specific.
Okay, that's
and
fair.
I remember like when I had heard this before, I was like, it says no tennis shoes without a doctor's note. I do have a doctor's note. It's called a birth certificate, and I'm grown enough to make a decision to do what I want to do.
Also, what student comes in, sees tennis shoes, and chooses violence?
They saw me in my Skechers. They've done.
Wait, guys.
what reason?
Oh no, but get this: there is a stigma tied to tennis shoes because my student says, Miss Rob, you can't trust anybody that wears black Air Force Ones. They said white Air Force Ones is one thing, but they got all black Air Force Ones. They want some trouble, Miss Rob. And I was like,
I own a
what?
pair of black Air Force Ones.
I was like, but the
Am
way
I learning about
kids
myself?
don't mess with you on
But
those.
you know what's
Apparently.
going to be easy though is running away from somebody wearing Air Force Ones, periods, because they don't want to crease their shoes.
Keep straight.
So they walk like ducks anyway. So I can run from you, boo.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, here's what I'll say. I'm not giving this a 10. It's not a 10 to me.
okay.
I will give it an 8 though, because when I was teaching elementary, what they decided not to teach us in my undergrad was that there will come a time where you need to chase a child down the street.
True.
I brought my students on a trip to Boston Common, right down the street from my school. Well, not right down the
What's
street.
Boston? I don't know what that
It's
is.
like this big garden area. It's like an open field. They got like baseball fields and stuff like this. It's next to the Swan Pond.
Bad
How
name.
far
I
from
don't know what it
Harvard?
was.
That's all I know.
It's not that
From
common.
Harvard?
I was like, how far from Harvard? That's all I
Probably
know.
2.5 miles from Harvard.
Okay.
So
That's my point of reference.
that's the only thing that you know about
That's all I know
is
about
Harvard.
Boston.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Harvard.
So I bring them to this trip, and so basically I had one student who was like, I really badly want to go see the ducks in the duck pond.
Okay.
And I was like, we're going to, but we're not going to do that yet. So there's like two different fields. There's like the commons, and then there's the duck pond, and it's separated by a main road. We're over here for right now. We're letting the kids do like field day stuff. They're chilling. They're hanging out. This kid would not stop with the ducks. He's like, I want to see a duck. He's like, if you don't show me a duck right now, I'm running there myself.
Oh my gosh.
Catch me in friggin' loafers chasing this kid down Boylston Street.
It.
Okay? No, I was in sneakers and I caught the kid because I wasn't in friggin' dress shoes. And if I had been in dress shoes and this kid went Usain bolting down the street, we would have had a problem.
True.
And then it would have been, okay, but I'm not allowed to wear sneakers? You know? You said it earlier where it's like dress for the day that you're gonna have.
Yeah.
We're on a field trip.
Right.
Stop telling me to be in dress shoes. I'm not going to wear dress shoes to the commons.
Right.
I'm
True.
not going to play kickball in Oxfords.
That's true.
No.
In Oxford.
Get away from me. And then these kids run, and I need to be able to chase them.
Right.
Never mind the fact that I'm like after like 30 feet, I have to be able to catch them.
Well, you know, that's why, okay, so I tell people all the time, this is part of my comedy set now, is that like when I stopped teaching kindergarten because of the fact, one of the reasons is because most of the time I wear dresses, but I often forget to wear biker shorts, okay? And I said, listen, my two thighs rub together like two sticks trying to start a fire. So when them kindergartners go running at the beginning of the year because I miss my mommy, and they go running out the door, I'm looking at my assistant teacher and she looking at me, and I'm like, oh, you want me to go get them? Because if I go running, it's going to literally start a fire.
Oh man.
I mean, literally. So that's why I am big on like when it comes to running, I got to be fully prepared. So now I wear leggings to school.
That's funny.
Like,
Can you
let's be for real.
believe that in this profession you just said the word when I need to run?
Yeah.
What career do we do?
I teach science.
Yeah, right?
I teach intro to biology. Why am I running?
I have a
like, where am I
Shakespeare
going?
unit. Why am I wearing track shoes?
Oh my gosh, right.
I'm kind of concerned.
Like
All
you
right,
said,
are we
those
ready?
field trips.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Number 2. Ankles must be covered in no pants with pockets.
Boo, I show my ankles all the time. My kids make fun of me for it. But guess what? I like showing a little bit of ankle. I
See?
like it.
Confidence.
I show a little bit of ankle. I wear my loafers and show some ankle. Okay? So if you got a problem with that, zoom in real tight here. If you got a problem with that, I'm going to keep showing my ankles.
I'm like,
And I like it.
Oh, you spoke into their souls on that
legit,
one.
he was serious.
That's the hill I
He
die
scared
on.
me.
Yeah, he's
Still,
a
I
big
die
ankle
on.
advocate.
And see, and you
Good
guys
Lord.
are talking
Release
about
the
me. He
ankles.
scared
Yeah,
me.
right?
Free the ankles.
Free the ankle.
Ankle positive.
Free the
Ankle
ankle.
positivity.
Oh my god,
Free the ankle's the craziest thing I've heard all day.
that is awesome.
Oh my god. It's,
Bet.
I've been up for way too long to hear somebody say free the ankle. That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. My response is, bruh.
But also, it's just stupid. No pants with pockets?
Yeah, I
So
know.
what? So I put my wallet on the desk
No,
and
they
then the
probably-
kids start playing with it? So
Those are drawers, though.
So that they can be confirmed that I have no money in my wallet?
Oh my
Like, I don't want
gosh.
to play this game.
They probably like, look, they don't want to put us to put our cell phones in our pockets, maybe. I don't know.
Where do they want it? In my hand? Because that's where it's going to be.
it's gonna be at.
Right? I'm gonna
Where I
I'm gonna
can
have
see
it
it.
right there.
I ain't gonna leave anything
we're not
in my
playing that.
desk.
Ankles being covered is stupid. There is
Thank you.
what is so inappropriate? What are we in like a Mormon school? Like I don't understand this.
Maybe ankles are enticing. I don't know.
When
No one.
When slash to
ankle
who?
bone is
When and
enticing.
to who?
Nobody has slid in my DMs and been like, bro, those ankles
ankle
got me feeling
bones?
some type of.
I'm feeling it.
No, never the ankles that does it.
Do you ever have people asking you for feet pics?
Oh, I got a whole folder in my phone of.
Oh my gosh.
Feet pic
Okay,
DMs.
I feel less alone now.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
I had someone offer me $100 and I was like, I'm like, rent's getting tight.
So what'd
Supplement my
what'd
teacher
you spend the money
salary.
on?
What did
then?
I spend the money on? New ankles. That's the problem here. A pedicure for my next picture.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. All right. So what are we giving that one? Can we come to a consensus on this? 1 through 10. In terms of how
9.
ridiculous it is. I'll give that a 9.
I'll give it a 9.
I'll give it 9.
Number 3. No more than 3 toes can show at once. Explain to me the anatomy of that.
Okay.
Oh, is it because of the heels?
The heels. So I'm thinking, remember they have peep toe heels
Yeah.
where there is like a window and the toes come out, but apparently not more than 3 of those toes can pop out.
So they have that rule because they're probably saying you can wear heels, but God, you can't wear Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Birkenstocks.
Oh,
God, heck,
okay.
you can't do that.
Okay, but here's the thing though, guys, all right, is I don't know if we call it in the female world when the girls are struggling because they have the peep toe shoes.
Yeah.
But they're literally, their toes are hanging off the top for dear life trying to keep them on.
They're like Gollum's hand.
For sure. So that might be a problem.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
it's
that's-
just for appearance sake.
I just like...
And a fashion no-no? I don't
Here's
know.
the thing. What are you avoiding, right? What are you
Right.
avoiding with this? You're avoiding some like weird like sexual situation, right? You're
Possibly.
avoiding being weird,
Yeah.
right? What's 3 toes gonna do that 4 wouldn't?
Okay, listen, because this little piggy went to market.
Okay, I have little
That's
piggies that look like they went to war. I'm not defending like you should be able to show your toes, but what is 3 toes gonna do that 4 is too bad for?
I have no
If you
idea.
got a foot thing going on, 1's good enough. It's probably
The
gonna
big
be the
toe.
big toe.
The big toe.
Kid's sitting there like,
Definitely the big toe.
why are we?
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
stupid.
It's
in
ridiculous.
terms of how dumb this is,
10.
I might give this a 10.
You're giving that one a 10?
I'm giving. I'm punching a
I'm in with a
superintendent in
10.
the throat.
I think because I understand the rationale.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I agree with it.
But you are more fashion conscious.
No, but
Leslie,
I understand.
Stab him.
I'm saying I understand what the rationale is. They're saying you can wear heels, but you can't wear flip-flops. I think that's what they're trying to
Oh,
say.
that makes sense.
So because I understand that,
Okay.
I think it's dumb.
That makes
I think
sense.
it's dumb, but I'm gonna give it a 5 because if some people are gonna die on that hill, they're gonna die on that
Yeah.
hill. If you work at a private school where the kids have a dress code,
Okay.
Gabe,
you probably don't. If that's no, maybe I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, you're being,
here.
no, I agree.
I'm just saying.
stop agreeing with him.
Well, because I agree because at my school we're not allowed to wear flip-flops.
But why
Yeah.
are heels? Okay, let's think about like if I'm looking at 2 different types of shoes,
Okay.
right? Or a couple different types of shoes.
Okay.
Heels, tennis shoes, flip-flops, etc.
Okay.
Which one's the sexier shoe?
The heel.
Thank you.
Okay. But
So what are we doing?
but see, because flip-flops are a safety hazard.
And it's the
Because apparently they said like if a kid steps on the back of it and it pierces your toe or something whatever.
and
I had a
it's,
kid kick me in the shin, full force. I wish I had been wearing flip-flops because then I could have whipped it out and
I think it's the ideology of sandals are unprofessional, which can go into debate. That's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So we might disagree. I'm going with a 5 on that one.
I want to point this out. I'm not pro show my kids my toes. Okay?
Thanks for setting the record straight.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of coming off as pro show my kids my toes. And I don't
You're like, that's definitely
and
not what I
I
was insinuating.
don't want anyone to think that I'm very pro show my kids my toes. But this is stupid. This
Yeah.
is
No,
stupid
I get what
because
you're
the
saying.
thing is you want to be appropriate, right? You want what you're wearing to be appropriate. You don't want to look like a creep. And I think the thing is if we're looking at like I just think this is all around stupid.
Well, I'm gonna go 6 on that one.
You want 6?
I'm gonna go 6.
I brought you down. I brought you down.
Listen,
You brought me
I'm
down
go-
from 10.
You know
Wow.
what? You know what? I'll meet you at a 7.5.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'll meet you at a 7.5.
Okay. Wow. We even got Tyler to
I
come
don't
down.
like that I did that because I'm stubborn. But
Okay, but
here-
I'm going to go back to the shoes because I know someone's going to say this,
oh boy.
and this could be completely factually incorrect, Could be completely wrong, but I heard this once.
This could be tertiary.
This could be this could be pretty B-typical here. Okay, so double callback.
Love it.
Did you watch the last episode or
One
not?
before that.
Yeah. Did you watch 2 episodes ago or not?
Well played.
All right, so I heard that high heels are designed so it makes the women stand up straight and it emphasizes their legs in a sexual way. That is why heels were created, is to make it more of a sexual appearance. So it goes to your point of what is more sexy. And if that is true, I could be wrong. I heard that once. If that is true, maybe high heels aren't the way to go.
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
Case in point.
If that is truly how high heels were designed to be, I can tell you right now that if I'm standing up in some high heels, I am not standing up straight. I am probably pigeon-toed. Okay, walking like this because I can't walk in heels
Leslie,
that well.
don't get me wrong.
I'm
I'd be
just
a
saying.
deer on ice if I ever put on heels. But here's the
He's
thing.
shaking.
We got to think of the intention.
True.
And you're right.
Yeah.
I'm back up to a 10.
Are you?
I'm back up to a 10. I'm sticking to my
Man,
guns.
Gabe,
I
you
shouldn't have
got him
gone back
flexing
on
back
it.
and forth.
We're going all up and down. I'm gonna keep where it's at. I could be wrong about the thing about.
You're just
high heels.
stating facts.
Yeah,
But
can
it-
somebody like give us the background to
Yeah,
it?
somebody. Yeah, let us know. All right, keep going.
Okay. Where were we?
Number 7. No, number 6.
7.
Number 6.
No,
Well,
we're on
this says
five.
number 6,
Oh, yeah,
but we're
six.
actually on the 5th one. Or the 4th
okay.
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the
No
number's off.
rolling up your shirt sleeves. You zoom in. No shirt sleeves. Kick rocks. Please kick rocks. No. I don't know what's wrong with me, but having, like, I went to a wedding recently and having the clip of a dress shirt on my wrist and having a watch makes me want to ignite things on fire.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I hate dress shirts. I also went to a prep school for high school and we had to dress up all the time.
Really?
But there's like some leniency there where we rolled up our sleeves.
Yeah.
So now that's like my comfort zone there. And anything less than that.
Our producer
That's the ADHD.
sneezed.
That's-
He
that's
sneezed
the
off
ADHD.
camera.
Catch me missing a bless you. Oh my God. No, but I became so accustomed to rolling them up because then you're dressed and you're comfy.
Yeah.
So now when I have to do anything further than that, and I had to wear a tux in this. And we were up in Lake Winnipesaukee. It was 102
Where's
in a
that at?
tux. Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire.
Oh.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't know
Go
East
check
Coast.
it out. All this to say, I am now accustomed to a principle that says a uncomfortable teacher is not a good teacher. And if you caught me wearing a dress shirt in general,
Yeah.
I'm not in a good mood.
Something's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm upset.
No, I hear
I
ya.
am very upset. I was also 3rd floor, one of the hottest rooms in the school. I'm not going to sweat through a dress shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
Get off my back.
So I.
Well played.
Vanilla
Well
page.
played. Well to go filter it. Well to go.
Get off my wrist, actually.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
That's from all the
We are
hours of
killing
Kill
it.
Tony I've watched. All of the stand-up comedy. That's the best I can come
Kill
up with.
Tony if you're watching
Legit.
this.
Shout out Tony Hinchcliffe if he's not going to watch this. Not his niche. All right, so I was just going to say something that
No
was
rolling up your shirt sleeves.
had minor import. I have a huge wingspan. I have a 6'8" wingspan. I've got
Nice.
excessively long arms.
Nice.
You don't say. Stretch out your arms. Christ, you're like an eagle.
Yeah, I know. I got
Jesus.
huge arms.
What are you trying to hug the world?
Long, yeah.
Good
That's good.
Lord.
Give me, yeah. I've got.
I don't want to lift up my arms
I've got
anymore.
excessively long arms. If I were to buy dress shirts that would fit well, I couldn't buy them off the rack. Whenever I buy a new dress shirt, I have to get them tailored to
Yeah.
how it fits me. I'm not going to spend $150 for every shirt that I'm going to wear to like literally if I were to buy a large shirt off the rack, it would either look like I'm wearing my dad's clothes
Oh, I hear you.
and come to here. Or like if I wear an extra large, it will look like I'm wearing my grandpa's clothes.
Yeah.
And it would fit my wrist, maybe.
Say it louder for the people in the back. I have the same problem with my neck. I have earthworm syndrome. And when I tell you, that's not a real thing. I
Earthworm
just think I
syndrome.
look like an earthworm.
I was about to say, what
No,
I
it's not
say?
a real thing.
Oh,
God,
then-
no.
okay,
I have
all right.
anxiety. Okay, let me
I was
live.
just making sure.
But like my neck isn't like I would wear like a medium, typically like a medium tight shirt. And then the neck, I would be asphyxiating myself.
Yeah.
And so I'd be wearing, like everything else fits perfectly, but the neck, I'm up here, I'm like dying
Oh, Yeah. my
whenever I
gosh.
try to put on a tie.
Well, yeah.
So
Oh.
I tried to get a shirt that had the neck altered, and it went from $60 to $180.
Yeah.
Ooh, easy, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather get choked out with one from TJ Maxx.
Oh my gosh.
Hell no, I'm not playing that
That's
game.
how it is for my brother. My brother is 6'8" and 250 pounds. Like, he is a giant.
What
so
team is
his
he on?
Yeah,
stuff-
hey, the Vikings need the Vikings need a new tight end. I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's insane. He's
Does he-
insane.
what?
Like, so for his clothes, like, literally.
Are we not gonna like? Where does he apply this gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was in like he could have walked on at a D1 school,
Sure.
like, and basketball.
Oh, here we
and
go. With
football.
I'm D4. I know.
Yeah, he could have walked on, but he chose not to. Like, it just wasn't his thing. So it's literally his height wasted.
With a body like
but
that,
hey, I would
sports aren't your
say,
thing.
I would have made it my thing.
guys,
Yeah.
I would say it was height wasted. However, now he's a cop, and
Oh yeah.
he walks in. That's all he has to do.
Yeah,
Just
what?
show up.
What, so I can have this man snap me over his
Right,
knee?
he
What,
just
I'm gonna
shows
drive
up.
slower. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
he just shows up.
Dude,
yeah,
this guy's
so
like-
when it came to getting like church clothes for him and stuff growing up, my mom had to get creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would say slow down, and I'd hit my brake so hard I'd go through my windshield. I'm good.
So you get it.
You'd be
Count me
driving
out.
5
imagine,
under.
Imagine if he was a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
He
So-
would just
Come
like he
talk
would
to
just
my
make a
class.
noise. He'd be like, and the kids would be like, all right, got it.
When I was in middle school, all right, so we had this teacher who he was literally American hero. I mean, this
Okay.
guy was he was in the army, went to Iraq. He was awesome guy, American hero.
Okay.
This dude was legit 6'8", and I'm sure he was 250. He was huge and had this booming, deep voice.
Oh,
just
man.
great. Like, and he was the type where if he would talk, like he talks like somebody was like, ho, ho, ho. If he laughs, it's just that deep booming voice.
Paul
Oh,
Bunyan.
wow.
Yeah, he was like Paul Bunyan.
Christ.
Paul
So-
Bunyan vibes.
So
Yeah, right.
if he would like lose it on his class, everybody would hear it. Like his
walls rattle.
basic, like his entry level voice is just massive, and he would just like say like he would tell a kid to stop running,
Yeah.
and every person in the hall is now at a snail's pace.
I'm in Boston, across the country, just like
What was that?
I'm 26.
The walls rattle. Yeah.
When he
Where'd that
speaks, it
come from?
picks the Richter scale picks
Oh,
it up.
I'm sure. Oh my
Yeah. All right,
gosh.
keep going to the next ones.
I'm gonna put the shirt sleeves at a 10
Oh, that's right,
because
we gotta
don't
rate
tell
that.
me to roll up my or that I can't roll up my shirt sleeves. I'm
No, I'm
going to
gonna go
anyway.
3.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm giving 8 for that.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. I feel like that's
give it
that's
8.
a male thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
for
feel
me,
like
I'm
a
like,
thing.
meh.
I feel like it's a pretty like the sleeves of male shirts are horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
that makes sense.
a number. What do we have? 5. Absolutely no denim, including jackets.
There's elementary teachers right now that are clutching their pearls like
That is our go-to.
You're coming for my denim jacket?
This was written when Footloose came out, and everyone's like, "No, you can't."
It is literally our go-to. Jean jackets are literally the go-to.
Yeah,
like, and you
100%.
can dress them up or down, like in a sense of like it just looks great for teach. It's like
Yeah.
our teacher go-to. Like, well, not me. I don't do capris, but even some teachers, denim jackets and capris.
But I think in a similar way, in like how number 4 was kind of like a guy thing.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Top Gun Maverick, number 5 is like kind
Oh,
of
true.
female focused.
Yeah.
I got
a
made
little
fun
bit.
of one time for wearing a denim jacket. It was
Yeah.
casual Friday, and I wore it to class.
It's still
and
a cool look.
I thought I
great-
looked sick. I went
You're
into
like, proud
It's
of
school.
always
yourself.
when you think you look good that the
thought-
kid's
the
like,
kid's
"You're
like,
an
nope."
idiot."
I know. I was like, I look cool. I got Riz, as Tyler's shirt says.
Yes.
I was like, this is gonna be awesome.
This is
and
all my
then,
Riz.
And then the kids started showing up, and they hit me with like the stank look, and like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
And nothing hurts more than when a 13-year-old girl looks you in the face with the stank eyes and says, "What are you wearing?"
Yeah.
It's like, I am gonna go home sick. I'm
Yes.
just gonna leave. One time I actually got bullied hard enough by my students that I went home and changed.
Yeah.
I-
Oh no.
I wore. Oh my gosh, I had.
You gotta tell me what happened.
I wore it was like gray on gray. I wore a grout fit.
Okay.
It was kind of like
Yeah.
accidentally put on a grout fit. Whatever, nobody will notice.
Yeah.
The kids made fun of me so much.
Oh,
And
no.
I lived like 60 seconds away from the school. So during my prep period, I was like, can I go the entire day with every single student, all 107 of them making fun of me?
Okay.
I said, no, I'm going to go home and change.
Yeah, my
I don't wanna-
self-esteem
I said
can't
not
take it.
today.
No.
So I'm not going to deal with it today. I'm going to go home and change. I want to bury this where I can. And I went home and I changed.
You're like, my self-esteem cannot handle it. It cannot handle it.
Today for lunch, I'm eating Redemption.
Exactly.
And some of the kids noticed, and they're like, "Why did you go change?" I said, "Because you guys hurt my feelings."
He's just
Right.
shaking. Okay, personally, I don't wear jean jackets. I don't wear like absolutely no denim. Like I'm thinking jeans.
Jeans, yeah.
I will quit
Yeah.
I will quit.
So that's definitely a 10.
I will lose my job. That's a throat punch for a superintendent. That's about a 10 for me. I'm gonna wear jeans and I'm gonna wear them often.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 9er on that one.
I've given
you don't-
10
you
to
don't do
everything.
that, right?
Everything's a big deal for me. Why? Am I just like hyperbolic at this point? What, do we not know what hyper is? Did I use that word
hold
wrong?
on. I was trying to remember what
Hyperbole.
that means.
Like when you over-exaggerate something.
Yeah, I'm not
Welcome
that bright.
back to another episode of Can the English Teacher Speak?
I was going to say, I'm not that bright, so I didn't know what you were saying.
I have no
You talk
idea.
real goodly.
So,
Goodly. Oh my God.
wow. I want to jump to one because I think that this one is. I want to know what you think about it.
Okay.
Staff cannot change their hairstyle the entire school year.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Speaking as a guy who's had the same haircut since he's 16.
You just took the sentence out of my throat. I've had this haircut since I was 12.
It's classic. It's timeless.
It works.
It's timeless.
It does the trick.
Won't see us with bangs.
Oh
Right.
my gosh.
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay, sorry. Keep
No, go
going.
ahead. You go ahead,
Okay,
Gabe.
so sometimes what I do with my students, and they'll like give me like a hard time with my hair, so then I'll turn around and I'll hit them with one of these. Okay, just wait, I'm gonna do it.
You going to do the smolder? No. Oh boy.
I'm so intimidated.
Let's see what happens.
This is the most D1 thing I've ever seen. Are you pushing it to the other side?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll hit it
God.
this side and go like full emo and just be like, "Where are you?" And I'm so and like really own it. And the kids are like, "What is wrong with?" And they hit it like, "All right, go back to what you normally do." And then, so I'll go back and be like, "Yeah, I'm back." So are you gonna keep making fun of me, or do you want emo version of me? Like, do you want dark suit Peter Parker, or do you want normal Spider-Man? Which one is it?
Hey, Gabe. This is on the internet forever. This is like forever.
And guess
That's
what?
awesome.
It's not a phase. I am emo.
You're like,
We start blasting
you're
My
like,
Chemical
my
Romance.
whole character changes based on my hair. Like that's literally what you just created.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Like
I agree.
I get it over there. I get my Tom DeLonge voice
Yeah.
from Blink 182.
Next 30 minutes is just us blasting Slipknot.
Legit. See, now your character may change based on hairstyle, but my attitude changes based on hairstyle.
Talk
because
to me.
here's the
Talk
thing,
to
y'all.
me more about that.
Okay, because here's the thing. I can keep my hairstyle the same if the weather stay the same all year long.
Okay,
Okay?
sure.
Because the moment humidity hits, this naturally curly Felicity type of curl
Sure.
hair blows up. So, like, I straighten it and then recurl it, but then I can tell you right now, if I were to walk outside in some humidity, this
Yep.
is going to blow up.
Ugh.
So, listen, that's a whole nother hairstyle, which puts me in a whole nother attitude. So, if you want me to come to school with a positive attitude and teach my students in a positive way,
And not
I'm going to
stab
need
anyone.
you.
Yeah. So when the student said, "I'm gonna stab you," you said, "All right, bet. What was your hairstyle then?"
I think my hair was probably in a ponytail because we were cooking that day.
She's got it out of her eyes so she can swing.
Which is crazy enough. Believe it or not, I had saw a video recently where a teacher can't wear a ponytail more than once a month, they said.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Why? Why
Like-
can't you wear a
like,
ponytail?
There's no explanation, no further details. Only ponytails can only be worn once a month, apparently, and they're monitoring it. If you have time to monitor whether or not I wore a ponytail in a course of 30 days,
Right?
I'm gonna need you to go find something else to
I don't
do.
know. I do think back to when I was in third grade and my brain was at a very malleable state and I was learning how to read. My teacher, she wore a ponytail a couple days in a row, and I was like, wow, I just went back. I lost so much useful knowledge of reading because I saw her in a ponytail for 3 days in a row. I went from reading at a third grade reading level to 0.
Yeah.
It just took you back.
I couldn't
It
read after
destroyed
that.
you.
I said, God, another freaking ponytail? Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I can't read anymore now.
Oh, I hear you. And like, you know, us as teachers, like messy buns are the go-to. So like, if you get rid of my ponytail,
Yeah, right. Just always in the messy bun.
yeah, if you get rid of the ponytail and the messy bun, and hey, and then now guys with the man bun or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
like
can
you're
put this into a
eliminating.
bun. Do you have a hair tie?
Well,
I'm down.
Whoa,
if you had one, I'd
does
give
that
it to
get into
you.
a bun?
I'll prop this thing up.
Well, and the thing is, like, as in a teacher shortage, you making that go worse and worse. You eliminating hairstyles and
100%.
buns and stuff like that. So again, if the weather stayed the same all year long, I have no problem wearing the same hairstyle.
Yeah.
But
Also-
that ain't gonna happen.
Don't
Not for
infringe
nothing. I have always been around women in schools where like hair is a cultural significance, you know, and it's a huge level of expression. And there are teachers that I've worked with where if you tried to tell them anything about their hair, you're getting punched in the throat.
Right.
Like, and you're gonna deserve it. It's because you said that she can't wear her hair the way that she wants.
Yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
that should be like running up on the point of like borderline racism.
I'm going to die on this hill.
Die on it.
And there's a story every year that it always comes out that it'll be at a private school and a kid will have a hairstyle that doesn't fit dress code.
Sure.
And it's usually a cultural hairstyle. And they say you either have to fix the hair or you're out of here. And then the argument is, well, it's a slippery slope. If we let kids have whatever hair they want, it'll trickle down to other things. Guess what? Hairstyle is not a slippery slope. Let people have their hair how they want. It is not a slippery slope. It does. If somebody comes to class with an afro, awesome. Good for them. If they come to class with a shaved head, awesome. Good for them.
Yeah.
It is hair. Why are you picking those stupid battles?
Yeah, never once has a crime been committed just because somebody's hairstyle was a certain
100%.
Like, my hairstyle, it literally encouraged me to do this.
I will say there was one time that me changing my hairstyle really backfired, but it wasn't on purpose.
Okay.
So I had just moved out. So it was my first apartment after college, and I was in like a new place that I hadn't been in. And my barber, who had been doing my hair since I was 7, he was back in my hometown.
Yeah.
So I decided I needed to go to a new barber.
Right.
So I was like, I trust barbers. They know what they're doing. Why wouldn't I? So I go to this spot right down the street from my apartment. I'm like, all right, this is dope. I'll be able to just get my hair cut 400 feet away from my apartment. So I go in, and it was like a little bit later in the afternoon. It was like probably 7 o'clock. And there are 2 people in the shop. The owner in the front chair, and then this guy in the back who is sitting in his chair. Very slow night.
Okay.
So I'm walking in, and my idea is, or my thought is like, he's just gonna say like, all right, come with me. I'm like, I own the place, why not?
All right.
He goes, go with him. Okay. I trust barbers. This guy doesn't speak a lick of English. Cool, fine.
All right, yeah,
Still,
okay.
I trust barbers. Okay.
Right.
And he basically was like, he tried like, what do you want? And I started going off. I was like, I want to like sort of clean up the top and like trim in the sides a little bit, but like not too close. Probably like a 2.5, and then like just clean up the sides. He goes, how about that?
Oh,
Bald.
No.
Bald.
There's no coming back from that.
Bald. And I look at him, I'm like, you're not going to unshave my head.
Oh.
So he did a 0. A 0.
Oof.
Oh my God.
All around here.
So was it at least a buzz cut?
No.
Oh.
I looked like Carrot Top. Okay? And I went in the next day, and the nice kids were like fighting demons, trying not to laugh. But the mean kids, are you joking? I've never gone back to middle school so fast in my whole life.
Funny.
Oh my God. These kids ripped me to shreds.
Oh no.
Ripped me to shreds. They called me Carrot Top. They said that the side of my head looked like a dolphin. It was nonstop. He said I looked like an eraser.
Nice.
It was not
man.
good. It was not good.
I had a terrible haircut one time, and I went to school, and I, as someone who teaches middle schoolers, when they see that there's something that they can make, something new that they can make fun of their teacher for, their eyes just light up like it's the 4th of July.
Yep.
Like, oh, we're going to ruin this guy's day. We're going to do it. And I got made fun of all day long because of this terrible haircut.
Yep.
Like, it was supposed to be like the white guy haircut. I pretty much went this. I said, give me the white guy haircut.
Yeah.
Give me the little bit of fade, leave some on top. It's easy.
Sure.
And she just like buzzed everything and then just left everything on top. And it wasn't the current lady. The current lady who cuts my hair, she does a wonderful job. She's great. Thank you, Caitlin.
She's
Don't-
at home.
She's
just
awesome.
Seething. She's like, damn it.
She does a great job. But no, so I remember like as she's cutting my hair, I was like, this just feels like a buzz on the sides.
Yep.
I know how this is gonna look.
There's
and then
no
she
one
like
doing
turns
it.
me around the chair. And it's like, what do you think? And I looked in the mirror. I was like, this is not at all what I wanted.
Yeah.
But then I looked her in the eyes. I was like, I love it. Thank you. And then as we're getting ready to leave, I was like as I left the chair, I'm like, not gonna tip her. Not gonna tip her. I'm not gonna do it. And then she turns the screen around. I'm like, 25%.
Oh man.
I had to do it, and then I go to class the next day, and the kids were like right from the start, like, dude, what happened to your hair?
It's unnecessary.
It's rough.
It's insane.
It's rough. All right, keep going with some of these. I'm like,
Okay, so I want to jump to one on the back page. Flip this one over.
Okay.
what number?
Number 31.
Okay.
So I think that this one's going to be fun. And then I want to hear the one that you were talking about earlier. Okay, All staff must wear 3-piece pantsuits bought by the teacher.
That's wild.
You're so adorable.
Wild.
You should bring that to stand-up comedy.
Do you teach at
100%.
Oxford? My
Are
goodness.
you out of your mind? No.
On any
If
level.
bought by the teachers, I will buy one and I'll wear it every day. I will smell horrible
One suit
by
or one
Wednesday.
One suit or one piece. We can't afford all 3 pieces.
Exactly. Like I can't. It's not doable. I sweat in the most mellow of situations. We have air conditioning in here. I'm sweating. Imagine me in a 3-piece
Oh my
pantsuit.
gosh. All day?
I'd sweat straight through it.
Oh, for sure.
I
Most
would look
schools-
like James Bond went swimming.
Most schools don't have air conditioning too.
Yeah.
We're a public school teacher. I give that 10 crazy.
That's
100% 10.
insane. Especially the fact that you're trying to do it bought by the teachers. Like the
And afford
average,
it.
the mean salary, the mean average salary is like what, $38,000 in America right now for teachers.
Yeah.
You're adorable.
Yeah.
How much is a 3-piece pantsuit? Probably
Especially
almost
a good one.
$200.
Well, a good one that isn't going to make you itch all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you buy it from a random place and then
Yeah, you're itching.
it's a problem.
Everywhere.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
No, that's a 10.
The school that I used to teach at, if you got written up by the principal, you had to wear a hair shirt. No, I'm just kidding. I made that up. I thought it was gonna be a joke. I thought. It was
Oh my
gonna hit.
God, I was
I
like,
was like, wait, what?
No, that's not true.
Would you
Well,
teach in
I
a
wanna-
boot camp?
I want to look at this one.
Which one?
Like 28. Male teachers aren't allowed to wear jewelry. Okay, that's going to take a whole nother level because he ain't got to wear a wedding ring. And I'm like, hey, boo. Then what?
Right? Yeah, that's kind of.
That's going to cause more of a problem, especially morale-wise.
But I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just like attaching my own mentality towards these things, but it's like, I don't look at someone and I'm like, look at that necklace.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
No, and like this is the same friggin' thing. All they're trying to do is avoid like a weird like getting hit on sexual situation.
Well, that's what it seems like. Well, it says male teachers aren't allowed to wear jewelry. So
I
if
wear
they
a
can't wear
watch
their ring.
every day.
Bro,
And
watch,
I'm
you have
serious,
a wedding
and I'm
ring.
like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that new PE teacher, he looking mighty fine. I mean, what's up, bro? And
Yeah.
you ain't wearing a wedding ring. I mean,
No one's ever looked at my Apple Watch and gone, damn.
Right.
No. They're like, he can't. I don't know how it got onto this. I can't read this. I don't know
man.
what time it is, okay? Nothing about my jewelry is impressive or showy or sexy.
well, or are they trying to avoid like males wearing earrings or males wearing nose rings?
Yeah, but that's
or
a
whatever.
deeper rooted issue.
Right, exactly.
That's
so let's
way more
address
deeper
that,
rooted.
Yeah.
which is a whole nother problem.
Yeah.
So
Worked in a
that's
religious
what they
school.
need to address. They need to not worry about this. Like it's like you said, it comes back to intention. What's
Yep.
your intention for this?
Exactly. Are you trying to avoid having men wearing jewelry? And if so,
then we got a whole
what's
nother
your goal?
Yeah, we got a whole
Because
nother
you're gonna have people picketing outside the school
100%.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
and you can't handle that kind
Yeah.
of publicity.
My old principal used to be like, anything that's gonna land me on the Channel 4 news, we ain't doing it. We ain't
100%.
doing it.
I read that one and I was like, yeah, let the teachers show up iced out. And then I remembered we're teachers. No one's really showing up like truly iced out to the nines.
Yeah.
We can't afford crazy jewelry.
I don't own ice,
Yeah.
so I can't get iced out. There is no ice.
Very
the only
few
ice I have is in a tray in my freezer.
Right,
Okay,
Yeah.
there is
right.
no ice.
And see, look, that you just showed right there. Teachers don't have money because you said ice in a tray. You ain't even got a refrigerator that makes ice for you, boo. Like that just shows you right there.
I got
You're
Ice Ice
struggling.
Baby on a playlist. That's all the ice I'm getting. So there was a crazy article about students.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
She call you broke?
I'm just saying, you said ice in an ice tray. Like, I mean, most even the basic refrigerators nowadays will make you some ice in the freezer. I mean,
Say what you want to say and say it to my face. Say it to call me broke. Do it.
just
She
saying.
goes, "You don't even have one of the fridges that makes ice for you." You're right. I don't. Do
Like,
you?
anytime you got a result to an ice tray, I'm just saying. It's just showing that, teachers need to be paid more. That's all I'm saying. I'm supporting you.
You're
that you
not.
need to be paid
I
more.
got called out.
You gotta
Put
be
me
paid
on
more. That's
blast
all
for
I'm
not
saying.
having an
You need
ice
to be
machine.
having
Okay.
a higher salary. That's
I
all
want
I'm
one
saying.
too, okay? They're freaking expensive.
That
It's
they are.
expensive to not have room temperature water, Leslie. God.
Oh my gosh.
When did this become the roast of Mr. J? I didn't sign up for this.
You invited it. You invited
That's
it.
fair.
There you
Good
go.
point. That's completely fair.
Last thing. So it made the news, made national news.
Okay.
There is a school in Texas
All right.
that made a law, or not a law, that made a rule
Okay.
that students cannot wear all black clothing because, one, it is bad for their mental health, and two, encourages criminality.
What?
Which is crazy. Which is absolute, like they're saying, and I read the article and I listened to something that they talked about, like their justification for it is they're like, no, when kids start wearing all black, they start getting depressed. And then it's bad for their mental health. So we're going to say you can't wear all black. Guess what? If a kid's depressed, the color of their clothes ain't gonna make a difference, right? That isn't gonna make a big difference. Like if the check engine light on your car turns on, and you take a piece of tape and cover up that check engine light, guess what? The light is still on.
Yep.
The light's still on. Can I also point out, I have students in my classes that they're decked out in like what some people might call like goth or like emo looks.
Yeah.
They are some of my favorite people in the world.
Oh my gosh, because they're so mellow.
What? Because they express themselves?
Yeah.
And they're willing to do it in a way that's not like dressing like Barbie every day?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're literally some of my favorite students.
Yeah. And
I hype them up every single time they come in. Black lipstick, sick.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I just like, I have so many problems with this. This is an 11. But I'm like,
11.
The criminality thing, that is like a whole different level.
Well, yeah.
Like this idea that like wearing black like promotes criminality. It's like they're watching like they're watching Scooby-Doo and they saw a guy like walk over wearing black.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the bandit.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's the bad guy. No, it doesn't promote criminality.
Yeah.
I wear black all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not busting out windows to go break into something.
Yeah.
It's like that's obviously rooted in racism.
Right. Well,
Obviously.
and what else? Like to piggyback off of the whole depression piece, like they feel like the kids wearing all black is going to cause depression. If I don't wear all black, I'm going to be depressed because I'm telling you, when I wear all black, I look mighty skinny.
Yeah.
So that's why I wear all black.
I feel like some of my best outfits are primarily dark.
Like legit. It looks
love
good.
it. Yeah, no.
I'm just saying.
This is just insane.
Well, and
it's
especially if you try to tell kids they need to dress up more or like, I know some schools have kids dress business appropriate. That's plenty black. Look at New York. Every business high dollar person is wearing black.
You're right.
So,
You're
just
absolutely
saying.
right. And I think the thing is, it's also like from the other side of it where it's like, don't wear black because like it promotes like a lack of mental health. That's just like further pushing this like this idea that all kids who wear black clothes are like depressed.
Right.
When in reality, like self-expression and depression, there's a huge space between
difference.
those two.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you are worried about a student's mental health, ask them about their mental health. Don't just assume that their clothes are indicative of it. Do you know how many kids are dressed like Barbie and hate themselves?
Right.
It's
Right.
like, if you're worried about mental health, actually take a step that's conducive to figuring out what's wrong.
Like them wearing all black is a way of them expressing themselves. And it's showing, like, if, all of a sudden you have a kid that is wearing all black every day, they got their hood up, they look depressed. Guess what? You just picked up on it then.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we can
Yes.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So
It's just not
it's
that
just,
hard.
it makes
anything, it
no
helps.
sense.
You got to be a full-time idiot to have a problem with how someone dresses in school.
It makes no sense.
I mean, it just makes no sense.
But that's a perfect place to land the plane. In the comments, let us know what are some of the craziest dress codes that you've had at schools, that you've heard of, crazy dress codes that students have.
Yeah.
You name it. Let us know all the crazy stuff. And we will see you all next week.
Whoop whoop.
See ya.
Peace out, everybody.